up, Friendly Fire Gang? We are back with episode 10, baby. 10 weeks in, man. Matt, can you believe that, bro?
I can't, bro.
10
Number
weeks,
10.
bro. Episode 10.
What is up, guys?
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
What the fuck is up, guys? We're restarting off the shit strong.
Barn. Well, there's
Bars.
a little ear blaster for you to go ahead and start your weekend. So how was your weekend, dude? What'd you do? You do anything fun?
I bought a sword at Disney.
Ooh.
Because what else do you buy at Disney other than fucking weapons? You know what I mean?
I was about to say, if you're going to say sword, I was going to correct you and be like, there's lightsabers and dagger.
No, actually, Amy bought a dagger, too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Didn't watch much football, although the Dolphins did win, which is,
Wow.
big ups to the Dolphins this week. Hell yeah.
Wow.
We beat a 1-7 team, so I mean,
That's definitely going to throw y'all up there. Well, shit, man. At least the Dolphins won. Dallas got murdered.
yeah, they got murder sauce, bro. It
was
bad.
no bueno. They played the Broncos, and yeah, I just feel bad too because our chief of editing, Jesse. What's up, Jesse? Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
He was there in the stands. And the one game he decides to go to, they just get murked. We were on a 6-game win streak too.
Yeah. And we were
What
just
the
talking.
hell?
We were just hyping them up too. We were like, man, they're looking really good this year. And sure enough,
Yeah.
they let us down the next week. Now, I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but I feel like I'm so dedicated to their season this year.
Honestly, yeah, man, it was some crazy plays in there too. That happened in like the second half, but I mean, all in all, not too much going on with football this weekend. I mean, kind of just mediocre games.
You had a bye
Baylor,
week.
yeah. You had the bye week. I watched Baylor play because I'm going to the game this coming weekend.
Baylor
and-
OU game.
yeah, and so it sucked because I really wanted a night game. So if Baylor would have won this game, then it would have been a 7 o'clock kickoff. But instead, they lost somehow. And so now it's an 11 a.m. game, which sucks. But
Yeah. It's going to be a hot one, bro. It's going to be beaten down.
maybe we'll see. I don't know. My mom was saying that it might be a little bit cold. But I mean, if it's midday and the sun is booming,
Yeah, with all those people in the stands, too. I mean, it'll
Yeah.
be fun, though. It'll be
oh,
good.
for sure.
Hopefully,
Either way.
OU actually comes out and plays,
Yeah. Also, speaking of that, it is confirmed Spencer Rattler's in the transfer portal.
Wow. Yeah, I've
Say
actually
what?
I've looked into that a little bit, and some people are speculating on what schools he might be going to, and some people said Arizona State might be a possibility. For the most sense that would make for Spencer Rattler, it'd be Ole Miss, Tennessee, or Georgia. So it's like, I don't know. Well, I don't really follow any other teams besides OU, so I have no idea what's a good fit for him. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't really know too much about other teams, and I mean, I feel like this is a hard position to fill too, because these other teams that are looking to pick him up, they're gonna have to look at picking up basically a new quarterback for their team, unless he's gonna be second string for this new team. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little bit more tedious, But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, excited to go to the game this weekend. That'll be fun.
He started, so I think he got redshirted 2 years. So he was a redshirt freshman 2019 and 2020. So this is his third year of college. So, I mean, with Spencer Rattler doing his thing, I mean, he'll probably go to a new school. Hopefully he tears it up. Then, he'll probably go to the NFL after that. I mean,
Yeah.
this kid's going to go to the NFL. That's how old is he?
Shoot, he's probably our age.
Yeah, he's probably 23, 24.
He might be a little younger.
Who knows? I mean, if he went into college fresh out of high school, that means he's 4 years younger than us.
He's 21 years old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Isn't that so crazy to think about how all these college players are younger than us now?
I know. It's Oh, that's so wild to me. It's like, I mean, good for them. They're out there showing up, but it's just like, damn, bro.
It's just,
Like, we're
it's just
actually, like-
weird to think about now.
Even like 18, 19, whenever kids were in like college and played football, they were like, some of them were our age, and I was like, damn, that's crazy to think about. If now they're older than them, it's like, yeah, that's really crazy to think about.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Well, you just keep what is Matthew McConaughey's line? The older I get, they just keep on saying the same age or whatever. From fucking Dazed and Confused, that movie. Great movie. Go watch it if you haven't ever watched it.
Matthew McConaughey, man. Yeah,
a long branch. Get you a pour of this long branch.
Be a lot cooler if you did. Okay.
Speaking of cooler, if you did, we gotta get into our episodes for the week. What we're doing, episodes 7 and 8. I mean, crazy shit happens in these episodes. Don't get me wrong, but you're talking a couple episodes before like the big shit starts to happen. Of course, at the end of the season. So,
I mean, episode 7 made me mad for the sense of like the fact Joe literally should be caught more times than fucking OJ. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Like so he has his little fling with Marianne, right? And then Marianne and Joe's ex met at the library like event thing, and they did not get along because the dude's a dickbag, and he's on drugs. So Joe obviously thinks the smart thing to do is to stalk the dude. And the dude literally catches him stalking him like twice. Like literally catches Joe. He's like,
because that's what Joe does. He's just a stalker.
Joe's an idiot. Joe's an absolute idiot. So Joe literally, because he thinks a ball cap is a disguise, follows him to the gym. The dude fucking notices him following him, punches him in the face in the parking garage. And like, bro, a parking garage? Come on, dude. At a gym at this little small LA town, you're telling me there's no cameras?
Dude, he does not give a shit. He's just anywhere, anytime.
Bro, I swear, we've walked into parking garages just playing Pokemon Go and been like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, like back in high school, couldn't even skate 2 seconds into a parking garage without some security guard being like, what the hell are you doing here? Get out of here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So,
and then, yeah, he pushes him off the edge, too.
He pushes him off the second floor.
It's like Lady Gaga, I'm on the edge.
But
anyways.
he falls in front of the front door. You're telling me nobody at the front desk heard a thud? Nobody heard that shit?
Nope, just a body. Just a body. You know.
In front of the front door, goes up, stabs him 7 times. Immediately after, Joe starts walking away and a girl walks out, not like 3 seconds later. And doesn't, it's like, somebody help. And
well, he's still just walking away on the same sidewalk, like still in a line.
On the same sidewalk, in a line, doesn't freak out.
You know, after recapping this with you, week by week, just makes me realize how much more balls Joe has than anyone else.
Is it balls or is it stupidity? Or is it just is he just blind to this, he's just crazy, dude. He's just all out crazy.
He's just nooking
crazy. Love's crazy too, but Joe is pretty fucking, he's like a different kind of crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not quite Dexter level crazy, because Dexter has his shit in control. I don't know. Have you watched Dexter? Do you even know what Dexter is?
I know what
Dexter,
it is.
Dexter works for the cops, but he's also a serial killer, but he only kills bad people. He gets their file from the cop. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But he's a killer. And yeah.
And then he goes on to, well, before he did this, or after, I guess it doesn't matter, he went to plant drugs in Ryan's system. He broke into his house, and all of his pre-workout, he put a bunch of Adderall and stuff in there because he used to be addicted to it.
Yeah, and none of it worked because he was already taking it.
Yeah.
It was like, joke's on you, bro. I'm
Yeah.
already a drug addict. Like, that's...
But and then it goes into Joe and Love's sex life is at an all-time low. Oh, boo-hoo. Joe realizes that Love is becoming unpredictable, as if she wasn't before. Not only that, but Love once again has sex with Theo. Bang, bang. Kid. It's just so weird to me that they're dating in real life.
Yeah, it's so weird that he's actually older than her.
Yeah, that too. I
They're
hate
like-
how shows portray these people, like not even just in this show, in any show and movie. And then that's the idea of that person in real life that you have, like, stuck, you know?
Yeah, it kind of fucks with me.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever met Joe, I mean, I know his name's not Joe, but I'm really bad with actors' names. If I ever met him in real life, I'd be like, crazy, bro. I can't believe
Yeah.
you got away with that shit.
And then from there, they go, like, following that, they go to a fancy event, and I think it was at the library, correct me if I'm wrong.
That was after, I mean, that was before he killed.
Oh, wait. Then this is a different fancy event. Anyways, whatever. He learns that Ryan, this is when he realizes he never went fully sober and still doses himself with the protein shakes.
That was the hearing for Marianne's kids. He was like, he'll be all fucked up on the stand.
Yeah, but he
looked
was
fine.
totally normal. Meanwhile, Dottie goes a little crazy. Dottie is Love's mom.
This isn't to episode 8.
Huh?
This is episode 8. It's all the one.
No,
where-
this is episode 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. She takes Henry away from the babysitter while they're at this event, goes and burns down the vineyard that she still owns, but she is like in the middle of a divorce. And anyways, I guess he was trying to take the vineyard. So she takes Henry with her to the
baby.
vineyard. Yeah, to the vineyard, torches the vineyard, gets herself
Carrying
arrested.
a baby.
Yeah. And, well, before she got arrested, she went through the drive-thru of some burger place or something with the baby in her lap, like, just drunk. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god! It's like the fact that this chick doesn't call the cops, and then she paid like what, $2,000 for a lighter.
Yeah, she's like, do you have a lighter? But
Does that make her accomplice? Does that make the fast food worker an accomplice for selling?
You know
her a
what?
lighter?
that's a good conclusion there, Matt.
No, I mean like technically, she should have.
I mean,
called the cops.
yeah, right. Technically, because she saw that the child, there was no car seat in the car, and it was sitting in the front seat with her in the driver's seat.
And then she sped off.
Yeah. And then from there, like the next day, I guess Joe takes her to rehab, but Dottie tells Joe something weird about Love's ex, who was on his deathbed. And supposedly Dottie was saying that Love killed her ex fiance or husband. I don't remember if they were married or not.
Yeah, it was her ex fiance because he decided he didn't want to marry her anymore.
Yeah. And so keep that in mind, y'all, for following episodes. But I mean, that pretty much wraps up episode 7. So like I said,
Yeah, but pretty much like, yeah. So basically, I think Love's ex had like cancer or something.
yeah, I don't remember, and we'll get into that. We'll get into this more in depth when it happens.
And he's like, I'm leaving her, and she was just like, yeah. Fuck
She's like, oh, hell no, ain't nobody leave me.
Yep. So,
Yeah, so-
episode 8 is pretty wild because after all the shit that they've just been through, they're like, we should try to have a foursome. If that's gonna work out with none other
dun,
than
dun, dun.
Sharon Carey.
Remind you, don't forget about the waivers.
Yeah, they had to sign waivers for this, and they were like on the fence about it for a while. And literally, they like had a meeting, and Sherry and Carrie, they gave them like one wrong answer, and they like, oh nope, we're done.
Yeah,
They're like,
we just don't think like they're like, yeah, just call us whenever you decide you're ready.
I was like, damn. I mean, like they got rejected hard. That was a shutdown.
No kidding.
They had paperwork for it though. I honestly, that's terrifying. Imagine walking in on that situation, like not being a part of it. But like seeing that and like maybe overhearing it. What if you like worked at a restaurant and they were like having these?
Well, because they were at Love's bakery when they were doing it, just sitting at the table.
I know, but like, what if they? I mean, what if with other people they met him at like a fancy restaurant or something, and you were the waiter, and you're like, "All right, can I take your?" And they're just like, so any sort of
holes you don't want to go
or
in.
anything. You're like, yeah, and you're just like, what the fuck? And there's like contracts on the table. You're like, hell
what
no.
What the hell? That's one of them things.
But they show up to Love and Joe's house with like a whole like fuck ton of stuff. Like,
or mind
like
you, it's Carrie, y'all. I mean, y'all know how he is, just extra and crazy, and it shows up with like a freaking suitcase of sex stuff.
Yeah, like a whole, and then like Carrie has a whole thing at, like Sherry has a whole thing at dildos. And it starts off just as weird as it sounds. They're like, drinking wine, and then Joe and Carrie go upstairs, and Carrie strips down naked and starts jacking off to himself. It's like, if you can't get off to yourself, you can't get off. How are you gonna get off to, whatever. And I'm just like, we're just like, nah, dude. They take like testosterone pills.
Yeah.
And like Love and Carrie, like Love and Sherry make out.
I feel like this was like the first scene where Joe felt awkward. Like finally, like just looking over at Carrie while he's staring in the mirror. I'm telling you, if it ever happens, life advice: if you're in a serial situation, somebody's trying to rob you or kill you, just get naked, make them feel weird. If you don't have a weapon on you, just get naked. That's
maybe
your weapon.
not though, but maybe not though.
Anyways,
just get naked, but only have a gun strapped to you.
We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. We're gonna shoot out.
For some reason, all your clothes are just rip-off clothes, just like in an instant. They're just like, what the fuck?
Like the old sweatpants that have buttons on the side, so you can
but
rip
everything.
Off. Yeah. New invention. I'm gonna patent that so no one can steal it.
Jeans, shorts, shirts, everything.
Well, anyways, they start doing it. Sherry gets on top of Joe, and they're just watching.
Yeah, Love and Carrie are just watching, and it's just really weird.
And then Love freaks out because she gets all like mad and goes downstairs.
She's like, "Who are you thinking about?"
Yeah, she could see. I think that's why she got mad, was because she realized Joe was thinking about somebody else, not her. So, anyways, they go downstairs and have an argument, and then Sherry and Carrie hear, "I killed Natalie for you," was what Love shouted.
Love starts freaking out. It's like, "I killed Natalie for you," and Gil, and like starts shouting shit. And like usually, like I swear, in almost every other TV show, when you go to like a spot in a room, like nobody else can hear you.
In the same room.
It's always like that in every TV show. But
you can never
not
hear
in this scene. Not in this scene, because they fucking heard him. And it was chaotic after that.
Yeah, so you can imagine kind of what happens from there. I mean, they go back upstairs. Sherry and Carrie trying to act like everything's normal, but of course Joe and Love go upstairs with a weapon, and they get into it, knock both of them out, and guess where they take them? The box. So Sherry and Carrie end up in the box in the bakery, and they're like, we don't know what to do, but remind you, it's Sherry and Carrie in a small suburb city. They're like the talk of the town always, because Sherry's always like flaunting shit, and she has that podcast too. But anyways, so they got to come up.
And Joe and Love's neighbor Matt is investigating them.
That too, yeah. So the episode ends on like, I wouldn't say a cliffhanger, kinda, because you're like, damn, what's gonna happen to Sherry and Carrie?
I mean, you're like, what's gonna happen in general? It's like those are the two biggest. I don't know. How did they move to this town? People start dying, and nobody put that together. Like nobody,
Not a soul.
bro. If it's a small town and me and you live there, and like they're like, hey, these new people just moved here, we'd be like, all right, we don't really care, but fucking cool. Like, and then like we'd be playing Pokemon Go and shit, and all of a sudden we're like, yeah, these people are dying, and then we're like, something's just kind of weird, bro. Like,
sorry guys, I had the sniffles, so if you hear me going, it's just terrible right now.
trying to get a smell of you, trying to sniff you.
Trying to smell my mic. But yeah, that leaves us next week on our final segment of You, which is going to be crazy. If you haven't already seen it and you are following along with us like week by week, going 2 episodes at a time, that's pretty dope. But yeah, those last 2 episodes are going to be Nuck and Futz. And since we're going to be wrapping up the segment, if y'all want to leave a comment on like maybe another show we could do, or maybe a segment you want to hear, and then shit, while you're at it, like, subscribe, share the page on Facebook, share our post.
Share that shit, like that shit,
You know how it be.
Listen to the whole thing too. Go ahead. I dare you.
Episode 10.
Episode 10.
So yeah. Anyways, you want to hear some crazy shit I found on the internet?
What? Oh, is it the long-awaited thing you've been talking about?
Yes. 4-legged whale. Boom. Like, what?
Can you guys even picture that in your freaking brain?
So imagine the size of a whale with arms and feet, kind of like a bear. Okay, well, it's like web paws. So they have like talons, I guess, and the mouth is like an alligator or something. It's got like a long beak with just razor sharp teeth. So how big are whales, right? That's the first question.
Pretty fucking big.
How do you spell whale? Just kidding. So they can be as small as 8.5 feet and around 300 pounds, or nearly 100 feet and weigh more than 160 tons. So imagine a 100-foot whale with giant razor sharp teeth and freaking feet. Bro, this thing was done. You know what they called this thing in the ocean?
What?
They called it like, oh, where was it? Oh, sorry. They called it the god of death. This thing was considered...
Ocean wasn't scary enough.
Yeah. So it says that it was a team led by Egyptian scientists that dug this up, and it was a 43 million year old fossil. Don't understand technology and how they figure that shit out, but they do. But yeah, it was the god of death.
Yeah,
is what they referred it to.
It's
but the
funny
picture,
though, because like,
what?
The picture. That's what I was about to talk about.
Oh yeah, the picture that they got on here, guys. The scientists, they're sitting there, but all you see is like maybe a 1.5 to 2 foot long part that looks like it'd be like a spine or something, and then just like little finger sized pieces, like maybe 7 pieces, and they're like, yeah, this is the giant 4-legged fucking killing machine, and it's literally like not even the size of them at all.
Yeah, I want to believe that it was real, but I also don't, because it kind of haunts me.
I don't know,
It's
man.
scary to think about, like being like a fisher way back in the day, like old caveman fisher. Just out there, and all of a sudden there's a fucking 4-legged raptor whale.
Imagine these fools going deep sea fishing. Oh shit, someone's got my line. Fucking takes the boat.
Yeah, dude, that's the shit that's like, because it has legs for
You ain't getting away. I wonder how fast
Wait,
this thing
why
can
does
swim.
it have legs?
I don't know, because it was dinosaur. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know,
that's
man.
just crazy. I've been really eager to talk about this on the podcast. Don't know why. I just have. Man.
Well, I think that is time to lead into our weekly segment.
Bum bum. Episode 10. Would you rather? That was perfect. That was perfect
that was
timing.
good. That was good.
We did not plan that. Just to throw that out there.
This is a
It's just, two great minds think alike sort of thing.
yeah.
All right.
Just some brains thinking.
Brains thinking. Nailed it. All right. I got one. I got one to start off here. Okay.
All
What
right.
would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your butt cheeks pierced?
Oh God.
I'm assuming it means like getting your wisdom teeth pulled out raw.
Yeah,
Like
because I was gonna
if
say,
they
it's
put you
like-
under all that stuff, then wait, you were with me whenever I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, weren't you?
Yeah, you were with me too.
Yeah, that's right. Good times.
Good
But I
times.
mean, if they
you
put
were
it-
funny as fuck.
Didn't I call the nurse in there like hot or something right in front of her?
I don't know if you did, but I know for a fact you really wanted a Jamocha shake from Arby's.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was funny.
But okay,
Good times.
let's say without the anesthesia or whatever. So you get your
I'd
wisdom
probably
teeth.
do my butt cheek.
Honestly,
It just doesn't seem like that bad.
no, really doesn't.
You can just take it out. Wisdom teeth does just get fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You also it doesn't hurt getting taken them out, but it's such a pain afterwards. You can't drink out of a straw. You can't have solid food. You can't smoke.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I definitely get my butt cheeks pierced too.
Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door?
A key that opens any door. Whoops.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be useful.
That'd be dope. Because imagine if you're like that show, what was it called? Where they go around American Pickers. Imagine you're like someone like that and you got a key that just unlocks everything. Find some like old box or something.
That's true. That's true.
But then this would, I feel like that would eventually turn you into a, as someone like a, what is the word I'm looking for? Basically like someone who robs banks and stuff.
Thief. Maybe at first it'd just be snooping around, like, well,
Yeah.
I wonder if I can open this. And then
Well, then you realize you can rob a freaking bank and just, I guess technology.
I mean,
whatever.
technically, okay, so it says a key that opens any door. And so, in a way, we're even thinking key cards and everything. So if it's electronic too, that's a
Okay.
key that opens any door would be anything.
But then if you turn into a thief, then you need to get out of jail free card.
True. Yeah, true. I don't know which. So I'd probably do the key.
Yeah, I'd do the key.
Well, would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself? So you can
What?
see other people's. You can either see other people's future, 10 minutes into somebody else's future, or 10 minutes into your own future.
My own.
Yeah, my own too. I was like, who fuck cares? If
What
you're
was-
chilling, if you're around me, I'm basically seeing what happens to you too.
Yeah. What was the one? Would you rather Oh yeah, would you rather go 100 years into the future or 10 years back with all your memories?
Oh yeah,
That one was a good one. Go back 10 years. For sure,
Yeah,
10 years,
I would
go
probably
back.
go back 10 years as well.
Because you get to keep all your memories.
Yeah, and going 100 years into the future, like,
Everyone you know
what?
is dead.
Yeah, for what? Other than seeing like how it really all turns out,
Yeah.
I guess you could wait. You could technically read about yourself because you'd be like, "Yeah, I went missing 100 years ago. I'm
But
the
then-
Avatar."
No, you'd be in a parallel universe because the universe where you left to go 100 years in the future, you wouldn't be there, so there would be a missing case. But the future that you lived in, you never disappeared. How's that? Boom.
That just you just mess with. Shut up! Shut your mouth.
Okay. Would you rather know how you die or when you will die? That one's kind of tough.
I would want to know
What- like,
how
do
I
you-
die because I don't want to know when I die.
Yeah, but then you find out, like, let's say you find out your death is from a car crash,
God,
but you don't know when, but you have to use a car every day.
What if
So
you
you'd
find out
be-
it's just like it's just in your sleep? You're just like, from what? From what? Oh God, I don't know. That's a lot of weight to carry around all the time.
Yeah. That one's hard because, like, yeah, what if you died like in something you do every day? You'd be paranoid as shit every single day for the rest of your life until that moment.
But if you knew when you were gonna die, you'd just be like,
Then I'd live
Well-
my best years.
yes. At that point, I mean,
Because if you knew when you were gonna die, you could start getting your bucket list going.
yeah, that's true.
Like, in
I
all
mean, it's-
fairness.
Yeah. It would suck if it was like your wife kills you. You just like
We're getting a divorce. I want a
That's
divorce
what
now.
happens. Oh
She
my God.
turns into freaking love.
Oh my Lord. Corey, I know it's you.
Why? What did I do? Ooh, this one. Oh God, dude. Would you rather have a permanent splinter under your big toenail or have a
Ugh.
permanent bad haircut?
Give me the splinter.
That
I'll just
one-
cut off my big toe.
If you had a permanent bad haircut, then you could just shave your head every day and become bald. There's no pain in that.
Would you rather get a paper cut on your tongue or your
Ugh.
eye? Oh God.
Oh, why would you even ask that? No.
Oh, I was reading it. I was just reading it.
Read to yourself next time. Jesus Christ. Ah. Oh.
Oh,
no.
God.
Makes
I probably
me feel
need-
weird. I don't
probably
like
need
it.
tongue.
All right, guys, that wraps up the episode.
I probably do tongue.
Would you rather be a
Ugh.
cannibalist for the rest of your life or starve to death?
God. Wait, can I not eat vegetables? I have to be a cannibalist?
You have to be a cannibalist.
I guess I'll starve to death.
I think if we both answered cannibalist, then we'd lose all of our viewers. They'd be like, I don't know about this show. Episode demonetized when we're famous. You know how people go back, like people who are getting big on YouTube, like people will go back, like their fan base will go back and find something that
Yeah.
they said that was wrong or whatever in their past, and they like hold that against them like 7 years later.
That would be our thing.
Yeah, that would happen to us. That'd be our luck. Oh, man. I'm dying over here, man.
I'm dying over here. I need a drink.
Bro, I'm drinking that Sprite lemonade. Have you had it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's
Just
the best,
smacks, bro.
dude. It's the best.
I went to whenever I was at Epcot the other day. I went to this place called the Cool Club. It was like a Coca-Cola thing, and it's just like you go try sodas from all across the world. They had a cucumber Sprite.
Ew.
Sucked ass.
Ew, that's not, I
sucked
don't,
ass. It was just as bad as it sounds.
It's like cucumber
Every-
Gatorade. I don't like that shit either.
Bro, every single soda I tried sucked ass. I'm sorry, but
Dude,
they were all bad.
Stuff like that is never good. Okay, like pop or what is it, soda, or it's that store in Oklahoma that's really big.
Oh, Pops?
Pops, yeah. Like places like that, or like I don't know. The other place I can think of is like Branson. How they have those weird off-brand sodas. They're never ever good. You have to be like
Some of them were like,
7.
okay.
You have to be like 7 to actually like them.
Yeah, but you have to like, some of them are okay. You have to get like the one that tastes closest to like the real thing. Because all the other ones that are trying to do their own like creative twist are terrible.
I don't know. I'm one of those
really
people.
bad.
I'm one of those people who it's like, if it ain't name brand, I ain't drinking it.
Well, I've
Like-
tried like, okay, no, you can't say that because come on, Mr. Pibb smacks.
I mean, if you like men, maybe.
Wow, bro.
I'm just kidding. Mr. Pibb is okay. What about some Dr. Thunder?
Dr. Thunder's good too.
Doctor, give me the blues. I got a bad case of loving you.
And that was by Cody Hartsock.
No, it reminds me. I don't know why I just thought about that. That scene in Talladega Nights at the very end when John Gerard and Ricky Bobby are racing and they crash and it's just them two and they keep rolling and it goes to commercial and it's a Chili's commercial or Applebee's commercial. I mean, talking about the baby back ribs.
Baby, I want my baby back, baby.
If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you.
Oh my god. We've
Tampax.
gone so off base.
Tampax, the ultimate or the official tampon of NASCAR. Anyways, back on track. Dude, what's this about these astronauts with a broken toilet on a SpaceX capsule?
Yeah, so one of the lieutenants or one of the astronauts said that the situation was suboptimal.
You
Yes,
don't
there was-
say.
the urine was going through the fan system, which is so bad.
Just a nice misty breeze.
You can't
musty.
crack a window. You can't
No.
crack a window on a moon.
It's the fans at amusement parks that have the mister hose in front of it and it's just circulating in the entire ship.
Oh god. Oh my god, that's terrible.
I bet the inside of that ship smells like when you have a new puppy and you leave it out for the first time. It just pisses everywhere.
Oh god. Yeah, I know that smell. All
That's
too well.
they had to wear diapers. Like that just sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, so for now, the astronauts are going to be wearing diapers in space.
Okay, so they've
Which-
been up there since April.
Good lord. And it just broke?
I guess it said it
Yeah, that's-
have spent nearly 200 days in space.
Oh, and it broke on November 7th. Well, this is when we got the art. This is when we got the article was released. I'm not sure I'm seeing anything exactly when.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they're like, oh, we got to do an emergency landing.
I,
We
it's like,
got-
why? Because I have to go number 2, bro.
Next thing you know, there's gonna be turds, just floating around because there's no gravity.
Bro, they're gonna release all their like. They're gonna just throw the diapers in from orbit, and they're gonna get hidden getting comments.
They're gonna be They're gonna be open up the shitter on the way down, and there's just gonna be. Man, there's gonna be asteroid turds.
Bro, they're gonna smell so bad. You can't shower in space. You think about
Dude.
that.
They're gonna be
Look at
little astro turds flying into Earth, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's an asteroid!
It's a shooting star."
Look at it go!"
Oh god, that's disgusting. It would smell so bad.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, it would like burn up before it made it in. But if it like was a big enough turd, right? But like, oh god, they're gonna smell one so bad. That's such an unfortunate situation. But hey, at least they get to be in space. That's pretty cool.
Right. Oh wait, it says the SpaceX capsule is currently scheduled to undock from the International Space Station on Monday afternoon and return Monday night. So last night, they're back.
Oh, they're back. Ooh, congratulations, guys! You made it back.
We're gonna have to hose you down when you come out. Man, speaking of yesterday, though, happy 10th anniversary to Blue Slide Park. Shout out Mac Miller. Can you believe that? 10 years ago, November 8th, when he dropped Blue Slide Park. So in 2011, November 8th, it's crazy. I remember, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, I remember when that album dropped. I bought it at the store, and I didn't.
Really?
I don't think I knew who Mac Miller was at the time. I think I like vaguely knew of him or something. I don't remember because I remember going on a trip to Disney World. Speaking of, with band for a competition, and the entire way there and back, I was just listening to that album, and that was 2011. That was actually, no, that was spring of 2012. So probably like 6 months, 4 to 6 months after that album dropped, I was like already bumping it 24/7. Mac Miller Fit for life.
I can't believe that was like 10 years ago. That seems like forever ago. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, if we went back 10 years, we would just, oh my god, bro. Holy shit, that'd be traumatizing. Think about it. You're like, no, Mac Miller dies.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, no. Then we could prevent it. We could try to stop it somehow, some way.
Bro, don't do the drugs. We're gonna kill you. And he's like, that's a good song. No.
Dude, the most traumatizing thing too, I know this might be kind of selfish, but I had tickets to go see him in Dallas a month before, like, I found out he died and the concert was like in 3 weeks.
Damn, bro.
I was super sad. So I remember Drew texted me. I was like, did you hear? And I remember I was at work. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah. And Drew texted me, did you hear about Mac Miller? I was like, no. She's like, he died. And I was like, okay, Drew, stop messing with me. And so then I Googled it and I was like, no.
Mac Miller and Stan Lee dying and like is the saddest celebrity deaths for me.
Honestly, mine is Mac, like hands down. I don't know why, but
yeah, it's tragic.
But speaking
yeah, I was gonna say, unfortunately, speaking of tragedies,
yeah,
something terrible happened at a Travis Scott concert. 8 people died at Astroworld, and it was it was terrible.
It's a brutal death, dude. Getting stomped to death, like.
Yeah, it's rough. Like, that's crazy. There's a lot of like, I don't know. There's a lot of different information out there right now. There's a lot of different conspiracies, but like, the facts that we know are 8 people died, a fuck ton of people got injured,
hundreds. Yeah, one of the videos I watched, this girl was talking about how she was in the crowd and she was trying to get to the back, and she said it was shoulder to shoulder, squeezing like your chest. So a lot of people were saying their chests are like bruised. And she said she's looking over and everybody's looking straight up trying to gasp for air, and their eyes are like, everyone's eyes are rolling in the back of their head, and it's weird.
Yeah, it's a pretty weird situation. A cop actually stated that some people were getting injected in the neck with something,
Yeah,
I don't know what.
That's wild, dude. Like, I don't know. And a lot of people keep like saying like what Travis Scott could have done, keep posting it with like heavy metal shows, which I agree. Somebody falls down, you pick them up. You don't just keep walking on them. I mean, as someone who's been to heavy metal shows and been in the middle of mosh pits, like, not one time have I ever been like stomped on or, stuff like that. Like, people, you go at each other in there, but you pick each other up, sort of thing. It's like a respect thing.
But it's just like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, like a Travis Scott concert this happened at. Like,
yeah, right.
Raging this hard. I don't know. Like a 10-year-old died. Like, dude, like that's.
Could you imagine that being your first show, like 14 years old or something? It'd be traumatizing, dude.
The thing is, I don't like. A lot of people were like on Travis's head. They're like he just didn't do anything. But like there was like a fuck ton of people screaming like stop the show. But like I don't know. Do you think maybe he didn't understand what was going on, or like couldn't hear, or just didn't get it? I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I want to say no, and the reason I say no is because all these other videos I've seen of like heavy metal concerts, again, the singers stop the show. Like they can clearly see when people are down, because there's been plenty of concerts where they're like, hold up, it's like stop, let these people up, sort of thing. So, and Travis was really close to the crowd too, so I think he was just ignoring it. I don't know if he was like, oh, it's just people ODing, like whatever. I don't know.
It was bad. There's a lot of different conspiracies and like
a lot of theories out there.
I'll say what some of them are, but like, I swear to God, don't you guys be putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying these are my conspiracies. I'm telling you.
There is. He told me before we started.
Some people are okay. So one video I've seen on TikTok is like this dude stating that like the stage itself was an upside down cross that was leading to like a gateway to hell, and I was like, that's pretty weird, like, honestly. But like, there's another one that's saying at a Pearl Jam concert in 2000, 8 people also died, and then in Travis Scott's music video Escape, he was wearing a Pearl Jam shirt, and 8 people also died at his concert. That one's kind of a stretch.
And then the merch at the Pearl Jam show in 2000, the emblem on it was like an 8.
It had like an eye in it, and then that eye was also in the stage.
Yeah, so
the center stage of Travis Scott concert. But it's like, I don't know. I know some people like are big on the Illuminati conspiracy theories, so it's like I know a lot of people are probably like, you guys fucking see this? And I mean, I've seen some weird videos with like Beyonce that like, I don't know.
Yeah,
there's a lot of weird shit on there, and it like, you don't know if it's real, you don't know if it's fake, but it's all honestly.
Yeah,
it's
either way,
it's fucked up that people died.
Yeah,
It's fucking scary. Like, I don't know. It's kind of it's crazy to think about. Like, there's a lot of different theories, but the point of the matter is like, until we hear like more official stuff, like we're not really gonna know. And even still, there's gonna be conspiracies.
Yeah.
And if it's true, there's probably gonna be cover-ups. So who knows?
Yeah, no one will ever know the full truth. But speaking of conspiracies, y'all stay tuned for next week's episode. I think we're going to get into a little bit of conspiracy theories. Ooh.
We're going to start talking about the metaverse.
Boom, boom. Episode 10.
I was about to do that, damn it.
Beat you to it. But, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up, the 10th episode. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Hope you enjoyed your week. Enjoy your weekend. Pop in. Like I said, leave some comments on all the stuff we previously talked about. If you made it this far, leave in the comment section below episode 10, just for shits and giggles. We'll catch y'all next week. Later.
Yep, catch you guys next week, and don't forget to like, share, and follow the page. Peace out.